All right, everybody, get ready. Because today we're diving into a world that's a little creepy, a little kooky, and totally ooky.
You got it.
We're talking, of course, about the Addams Family, the 1991 classic.
A classic. One of my favorites.
You shared some seriously fun facts about the movie with me. I mean, the behind-the-scenes stuff, the actors.
Oh, yeah. Tons to unpack there.
And it just makes you appreciate the film even more.
Totally. Like, did you know? No, I'm kidding. We'll get into it.
Okay, so where do we even start with a movie this packed?
Well, I think the obvious place to start is with Fester. He disappears.
Right, like right at the beginning.
Yeah, gone for 25 years, vanished. And you can tell it still weighs on the family, especially Gomez.
Which, I mean, who can blame him?
And you see him kind of dealing with it in his own Addams way, like his whole daily routine.
Oh, you mean the whole golfing from the roof,
Yeah.
sword fighting with Lurch, and constantly being at odds with their neighbor?
Exactly. Judge Womack. It just sets the tone right away. Normal is relative, especially in the Addams household.
And I love how they establish the family's wealth without ever really saying it.
Yes.
It's subtle. Like, you see the mansion, the staff,
Uh-huh.
Gomez just casually throws money in the collection plate. They've got history.
Generations of it. And all that wealth, that's what makes them, well, a target.
Ah, yes. Enter our antagonists, Tully and Abigail.
Con artists through and through.
Tully, the down-on-his-luck lawyer, in debt, up to his eyeballs.
And desperate.
And Abigail, she's the loan shark.
You don't see that every day in a family film.
You really don't.
It's brilliant.
No, but it works because they're hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, they cook up this whole scheme to get their hands on the Addams fortune,
By using Abigail's son, Gordon.
posing as the long-lost Fester.
He dives right into the role, too. The look, the mannerisms. For a minute there, you almost believe it.
Almost. That seance scene when he first shows up at the mansion, oh my gosh.
Oh, pure gold. The family's reaction, grandmama channeling, it's
Yeah.
hysterical. But also kind of heartwarming.
Totally.
You can tell they really want to believe it's Fester.
And Gomez is ecstatic.
Right.
Immediately whisks him off to the family vault to catch up, reminisce about old times.
Risky move considering, Gordon has zero actual memories of being Fester.
Yeah, and that's where things start to unravel, just a little.
Cracks in the facade.
Because Gomez is sharp.
Yes, he is.
He starts to notice things don't quite add up.
Little inconsistencies, things Fester should definitely remember.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's Fester.
Right.
But Gomez, ever the optimist, kind of brushes it off, blames it on what he calls Fester's condition.
But Morticia, she's, got this intuition,
Yeah, you can tell something's off.
Right from the start, she's a little suspicious.
And the more Fester messes up, the more those suspicions grow.
Especially when it comes to your family matters.
Oh, man, that scene where she lays down the law about family and, their own unique brand of justice.
Chills. Right.
Gives me chills every time.
It's like a warning. You mess with the Addams family.
There will be consequences.
That's exactly. And then there's Wednesday.
Okay, can we talk about Wednesday Addams for a second? Because she is on top of it.
She sees right through Gordon's act.
Eavesdropping on him and Abigail, sneaking around the family cemetery. She is not messing around.
Resourceful, too. Using that Addams ingenuity to her advantage.
While she's doing that, Tully's busy trying to weasel his way into the Addams fortune. But legally, of course.
Oh, yeah, he's playing the long game, manipulating Judge Womack, preying on that whole Addams-Womack feud.
Which, let's be honest, that's been going on for who knows how long.
Decades, probably. But anyway, he uses it to get that restraining order, forcing the family out of their home.
It's heartbreaking in a way to see them trying to fit into this normal life.
Right. Like square pegs and round holes.
Morticia is a preschool teacher.
Oh my gosh, reading Edgar Allan Poe to those kids.
Can you imagine? I would have loved to have been in that classroom.
And then there's Pugsley and Wednesday's lemonade stand.
Don't even get me started on that lemonade.
Some things are better left a mystery.
Totally. But through it all, you see how strong the Addams family is? They adapt.
Resilient even. But you're right, there's this underlying sadness, especially with Gomez. He's lost without his family, without his, his Addamsness.
Exactly. It's like forcing them to conform is sucking the life out of them.
Which is where Morticia comes in. She knows they can't deny who they are, even if it means confronting Fester.
Leading up to that insanely tense scene where Abigail and Tully tried to torture her for information.
Can you believe that?
Talk about desperate. Thank goodness for a thing, though.
Little hero.
Racing off to get Gomez.
The suspense is killing me.
I know. But that's where the movie really takes off. The family, back together, ready to fight.
You know things are about to get good when the Addams family is on mission, and you know they're going to get their revenge in the most Addams way possible.
Oh, absolutely. That whole climax with the House of Horrors.
Yes. Booby traps galore.
Pure genius and hilarious.
It's the perfect blend of, like, dark comedy and heartwarming family chaos.
But just when you think it's over, bam!
Right. The real Fester returns.
Out of nowhere. Talk about a plot twist.
That lightning strike, restoring his memories, it's like something out of, like, a gothic fairy tale or something.
Totally. So Gordon, finally realizing who he really is, ditches his mom and embraces his Addams side.
Because, you know, blood is thicker than water, even when that blood runs a little.
Darker.
Oh, definitely darker. But you're right. It really speaks to that universal need for belonging, for finding your people, no matter how eccentric they might be. And speaking of eccentric, we have to talk about the actors in this movie.
Oh, the cast is phenomenal.
Raul Julia as Gomez. I mean, he is Gomez Addams in my mind.
Iconic.
That energy, that comedic timing.
And that love for Morticia.
Yeah.
Their scenes together are...
So sweet.
They have such great chemistry.
And speaking of Morticia, Anjelica Huston.
Perfection.
She just embodies that gothic elegance and that dry wit. Like when she tells the lawyer they haven't used the electric chair in years because Pugsley prefers the car battery.
Stop! I'm dying. I forgot about that line.
It's too good.
And Christopher Lloyd as Fester. Oh, man. He just brings this, like, childlike wonder to the role.
Even when he's pretending to be Gordon.
Exactly. Like, you can see that inner struggle.
And then when he transforms back into Fester for real, wow. You totally believe it.
Christopher Lloyd, what can't he do?
Seriously?
Okay, and Christina Ricci as Wednesday, give me a break.
Give me a break.
The queen of deadpan.
Oh.
She really holds her own amongst all that craziness.
Oh, she's the glue that holds the whole thing together.
Right. It's not just a funny movie, though. It's also, like, surprisingly heartwarming.
Totally. It's about family, accepting yourself, you know, celebrating the things that make you, you, even if those things are a little different.
It's a good reminder that what one person thinks is strange, another might think is totally normal.
Exactly. It's all about perspective.
Wow. Well, I think we covered a lot of ground today,
Mm-hmm.
but there's just so much to unpack with the Addams Family. It's definitely a movie that you can watch again and again and still find something new to appreciate.
Absolutely.
So, what about you guys listening? What are your favorite moments from the Addams Family? What really stuck with you? Head down to the comments and tell us all about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the movies we love.